Guys, so I'm changing the sway bar on my 01 Alero with the FE2, and actually if the camera can get it, I don't think it can. It's cracked right here. It's a long line. Oh, kinda, not really. Anyways, there's a line where my thumb is. So essentially what you want to do is get an exhaust or some kind of stand, put it on the back of the rear subframe, and what you're going to do is, well, what I started with was I took out the links on both sides. Those are crappy Duralast links, and yeah. Second thing that I did was I started going at the nut on the passenger side. It'll look like this. I guess it's a nut and stud. That's one piece, and then on this side it's just this 15 mil. They're both 15 mils. And after I removed that, I was able to get some slack in the brackets. Which, this is the driver's side. So that's what the factory FE2 22 20 mil bushing looks like. And then, see, at that point I wasn't able to move the bar up and down like this. So I had to get some room. So I dropped, actually no, the first thing I dropped was the rear tranny mount. So 115 there. 115 nut on that stud and another 15 nut on that stud. Drop that down, and then I proceeded to take these two 15 rear brace supports off, and that actually started bringing the subframe down slowly. And I figured need more room. So this is a rear bolt for the lower control arm. So you have the horizontal one and you have the vertical one right here. So drove that out, didn't take it out all the way just because it'd be a bitch to line it back up once I get the subframe and the bar, the new bar back in. But yeah, that's how much it's hanging out. But right now the bar is pretty movable. I'm pretty sure I could just MacGyver that out. So once you drop the subframe a bit, what's going to happen is this bushing is going to hit the boot for the inner tie rod end. So what you want to do is, I got this pry bar, and all I did was go up in there and just position it in, and I just tapped it, and I guess there was enough slack in there that I tapped the bushing and the bracket out at the same time. But I'll make note right here, there's a hole. I don't think you can see that. Oh, you kind of can see it from down there. That hole is meant to hold this part of the bracket in. So the bracket slides in and locks down, and then you have the 15 bolt that threads through the subframe that holds it down. So, yeah. And here's the new bar. Looks pretty crappy. I'm going to obviously paint it, sand it, paint it, and obviously mask up areas where the bushing touches. See, on this side, the bushing that was there didn't show any rub marks, but on this side I know where to tape up so I don't get too much excessive paint on there when I redo the paint job. But as you can see, the bar is in much better condition, and I did measure it. It's a legit 24 millimeter. It's got some weight to it, so I'm hoping it's hollow like everyone's saying it is. But yeah, we'll see. I'll keep recording as we go along.